What's up, you guys? My name is Amanda Marie. Thank you for coming over and watching another video with me. I'm going to send a big shout out to all my new subbies. Thank you so much for pushing that button, man. I'm just happy. What can I say? I'm speechless. I'm happy. I'm thankful for you guys, and I appreciate you so much. So welcome. Okay, so this is actually part 2 to a video that I put out, I don't know, a couple of days ago. Hopefully I'll put them out back to back, okay? But in the first video, which I'll link up top, is basically me sharing with you guys some new fragrances that I've added to my collection. I think pretty much all of them were from PR. So I wanted to share with you guys what I got. You know I'm gonna double back, okay? And do full reviews on all the fragrances. Y'all know how I do. I like to incorporate those fragrances in certain videos or topics that I like to come on and talk about. Fragrances that I love, fragrances good for summer, fragrances good for spring, fragrances, sexy fragrances. Y'all know how I do, okay? So, but if there's any fragrance that I talked about in that last video, comment down below if you want me to do a review, just a review on that particular fragrance, and I'll get that out for you guys, okay? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some samples that I received in the mail, and I'm going to be sharing with you some fragrances that I bought, okay? I bought personally because I wanted them in my collection. If you want to see what I bought for February, stay tuned. I want to start with the samples, okay? So I was sent some samples from a few of my scent buddies, okay, in the community, and I was sent some samples from Platinum D. Y'all know Platinum D. She has a YouTube channel. She's been around for a very, very long time. We have befriended each other, and she reached out to me and asked me if I wanted some samples, and I was like, yeah. I also got some samples from my friend Pam Jordan. She sent me a bunch of samples, some Hermes, and she sent me some samples in here. So I'll go through those real quick and tell you guys which ones I'm excited about. I also bought a discovery kit from Francesca Bianchi, okay? Francesca Bianchi. She is a niche, y'all can't see that, but she's a niche perfumer, and I think you guys probably will know her from the fragrance Sex and the Sea, okay? That's one of her popular fragrances. So I had been kind of having my eye on her for a while, and I was like, you know, I really wanted to try Sex and the Sea because I heard so many great things about it. Francesca Bianchi is amazing. I mean, every sample that I smelled was top tier, okay? It was almost like I wanted to go on and buy every last single one. I didn't, okay? Because first of all, they're not expensive. Her fragrances are not expensive, okay? I have fragrances in my collection that cost way more than hers, and they don't even hit on the same level as her fragrances, but they are very affordable in my opinion. But I still had to, you know, exercise some, what's the word I'm looking for that I don't even know because I don't do it? Contain myself, self-restraint. Yeah, what's that? What is self-restraint? I don't know, okay? I did buy one though. I bought one that I felt like I just really, really wanted at that moment. I will go back and buy some other ones that I think are simply amazing. I'm gonna put y'all on to something new, okay? If y'all have never heard of her, we gonna get into it in this video, okay? I bought some Discovery sets, Chris Collins, Savoir Faire, who is a black perfumer, and I bought some bottles. Santel Carmen from Atelier Cologne, and I bought a bottle that I've had before that I really wanted to add into my collection because, you know, spring is coming, and I feel like this is a perfect spring scent, okay? This is Chanel Chance Au Tendre. So you guys, I know you guys have heard of that fragrance, but I will share it with you anyway because it's probably one or two of you out here, you know what I'm saying, watching this video that don't really know about Au Tendre. So I'm gonna tell you about Au Tendre. From X Harmony, who's also a black perfumer, okay? And I have a 10 ml that he sent me. So let's get into it. I will start with my samples that I got from Platinum D. She reached out to me and she sent me Raja 51. She sent me Cassili from Parfums de Marly. She sent me a fragrance from Louis Vuitton. You know, Louis Vuitton has fragrances now, just in case you didn't know. This one is Attrape. Am I saying that right? Attrape? Attrape. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Attrape-Rêves by Louis Vuitton. And she sent me a sample of Exalte by Fumi Monet, who's also a black perfumer. You guys probably have seen her TikToks and may follow her on Instagram. She is like really hot right now, okay? And she teamed up with some business partner and came out with her own fragrance. And the girls are loving Exalte, okay? And the more and more I smell it, I feel like I'm probably gonna buy me a full bottle at some point. Hopefully it's still available to me, because I know she said that she had a limited amount. So first one is Raja 51, which I have Raja 51, and I think Raja 51 is an amazing fragrance. I think she has a different version. So upon doing research, I'm not very familiar with the Raja collection, okay? Now I'm a little bit more educated on his fragrances. It's a very high-end luxury brand, okay? Even the bottle I have is really, it's probably really, it's an eau de parfum, okay? But he has parfums, which I think would equate to an extrait version, a more, it's the same fragrance, but it's a louder, it projects more, things like that. I didn't know that when I bought the bottle that I have, and I'll pop up a picture of it, and it's the Raja 51 now. At that price point, it should have been like an extrait, but it wasn't. The one disappointing thing about it is that it did not last on my skin. It was very upsetting to me. And then Pam, she has a lot of Raja fragrances. If y'all are into Raja, I will link her down below, her YouTube channel down below. Y'all can go check it out if you're interested in getting a Raja Dove fragrance, okay? I would highly recommend you go check out her channel, because those fragrances are expensive, and it is nothing sadder and disappointing than paying that much for a fragrance and you don't like it, okay? So go to her channel, check it out. She has all the Rajas, okay? All the Rajas. But anyway, back to 51. Beautiful fruity essence type of fragrance. It may have some sandalwood in the base, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like very delicious. Not necessarily a gourmand, but it's sweet, almost like a gourmand, but I wouldn't classify it as a gourmand. It smells just like what I have, but when I sprayed this, the decant that she sent me on my skin, I feel like it lasted a little bit longer than the one that I have. So anyway, love this one. This is one of my favorite Rajas. I haven't sold my bottle. I'm not going to sell my bottle. I'm going to keep my bottle because I paid so much for the damn perfume. But I'm going to mix it with some other things. I just don't want to get rid of it, okay? I know, y'all. I know. I preach that all the time to y'all, and I'm not following my own advice. I know. Cassili by Parfums de Marly. Now, Platinum put me on to this. Oh my God. This is a beautiful white floral fragrance. It has some sweetness to it. It has a pretty dry down. It's very feminine to me. It doesn't remind me of Delina. I only have Delina exclusive. It doesn't remind me of Delina. What it reminds me of is how Delina exclusive makes me feel. I can wear this anytime. Winter, spring, winter, fall, so it don't matter. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent to me. I was messaging her when I got them, and I was like, girl, I can't stop smelling this. So yes, I will be adding this one to my collection. I actually got a bottle coming on the way. And let's talk about the Louis Vuitton one, okay? And I'm actually very, very intrigued about the Louis Vuitton fragrances. I haven't, every time I go to the mall, there's always a long line to get into the Louis Vuitton store. And so I just get turned off by that. And I haven't made it in to smell any of their fragrances. If I can smell it in Neiman Marcus or Saks or something like that, y'all comment down below and let me know, because I really want to smell the whole collection, okay? But this is Attrape-Rêves, okay, by Louis Vuitton. I know I'm butchering the hell out of that name. Okay, and this one, now this one to me comes off very fresh. It comes off very a little fruity, very feminine in my opinion. So I'm looking at the notes. There's lychee, ginger, bergamot in the top. In the middle you have peony, cacao, Turkish rose, and in the base you have patchouli. Kind of on the fence with this one. Let me just spray a little bit. Let me just spray some on my hand. I'd rather spray it on my hand. That way I can kind of let it sit and you know, marinate with my skin chemistry or whatever. See how I feel about it. At initial spray, I think it's a very pretty fragrance. Again, I think it's very feminine. It's coming out very perfumey to me, if that makes sense. Okay, very perfumey, but I'm gonna let that one marinate and we'll circle back to that. Let's talk about Exalte by Funmi Monet. Gorgeous, okay, very, very pretty. This is a very pretty scent, y'all. Classy vibes. It's giving me sexy vibes. It's very like versatile, you know what I'm saying? You can never go wrong with Exalte. It's just kind of like one of those fragrances that just works with everything. She did her thing with this one, for real. Like, this is beautiful, and I feel like it can stand up to fragrances like Chanel, Dior, Lancome. Y'all know what I'm saying? The heavy hitter fragrances. It can stand up to any niche brand, honestly. It is long lasting. When I tell you this fragrance goes and goes and goes, I showered and everything, I still smelled it on my skin. Beautiful fragrance, man, beautiful. And I think it's like jasmine in here. It's definitely a white floral. I think there is a little bit of orange blossom from what she said. I think there's some sandalwood and vanilla in here as well. It's beautiful. It's bright, creamy, sweet. It's everything. You guys follow this gentleman on Instagram. His name is Chris Fox. He goes by the Fox Accord on Instagram. Or I think he sent me 5 samples, okay, and a little decant of this one. We're gonna get into it. This actually made me buy, okay, my own. Okay, this is Soul Cafe by Savoir-Faire. The perfumer behind this fragrance is Chris Classic. He is a black perfumer, which led me to buy the Discovery box from Savoir-Faire. I had to get a full-size bottle of, well, it's not full-size bottle. I had to get a bigger, like, I think there's probably like a little bit in here, but I was like, ooh, Chris, thank you for the sample. I love it, but I needed more. This fragrance, y'all, is amazing. Soul Cafe. Y'all, when I tell you, this is an amazing scent. It is amazing. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It has tobacco. It has orange blossom. It has coffee. It has leather. Oh my God. It's gorgeous, y'all. I wore this to lunch one day, and this guy passed by our table. He came back. He was like, it is something so good. Smells so good coming from this table. Like, what is it? In this set, in this Discovery set, you guys, I also got Santo and Sage. It's an earthy type of fragrance. It has Palo Santo in it. I'm not very versed in the smell of Palo Santo. I know a lot of people use it to smudge their homes and things like that. They use it for like medicinal things, herbal things, and stuff like that. And I also got the Whiskey Rose, which is a very deep, heavy rose scent. Beautiful. We gonna get into this at a later date because I don't want this video to be long. But you guys, I will put the link down below to the website. This brother is doing great things with his fragrances. So he got some fire banging fragrances. Thank me later, okay? So let's talk about X Harmony. I don't think it's X Harmony. I think it's just Harmony, okay? But there's the X here. I think the packaging is so cute. It looks like a cute little like suitcase, and it has a tag on it, my name on it, and I think the packaging is really, really cute. This is also another black perfumer. He sent me samples of pretty much what I picked out, my own samples. I did buy these. I'm gonna butcher these names. Yasuki, okay. I got Castle Black. I got Loki. I got Inari, okay. I just got an assortment of his fragrances because I wanted to try a little bit of everything. I got Cleopatra, I got Wallace, I got Primal, and I got Old and Sleep. This perfumer uses a lot of mint in his fragrances, and I think that's pretty amazing because everybody can't do mint, you know, and I love mint. Like, I love peppermint. I love putting like tea tree oil in my hair, which kind of smells like mint, you know, so I'm really fond of a mint smell. But in fragrance, you know, it has to really, really be done right for me to really just rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spray a little bit here because I haven't went through all of my, wow, this is very minty, but it's a nice mint smell. It's very kind of earthy and green as well, earthy and greeny. But it's nice. He gifted me a 10 ml of Ching Shi, and I actually wore this when I got it. I wore it to work the next day. This one is probably one of the more feminine fragrances from his line. The other ones are more unisex, kind of more masculine in my opinion. But Ching Shi is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's fruity. It's powdery. It's delicious. I love smelling myself like all day with this one. It is just really, really good. I will link everything down below, but this one is my favorite. He also gifted me a pair of sunglasses, and I think his stuff is amazing. I don't know if I mentioned his name. It's Trill Noel. You can find him. You can find Harmony Fragrances on Instagram, or you can find his Instagram. It's Trill Noel, okay? But again, I will link everything down below, and I can't wait to come back with a follow-up video on his fragrances. It's so many. I couldn't like sample all of them in like the same night that I got them because they're all like heavy hitter, beastly type fragrances. And you know, you can do like a sensory overload when you're smelling a lot of fragrances. Like, you know, your nose can just kind of like shut down. You know what I'm saying? Your nose is like, damn bitch, you got, what is going on? You giving me too much, you know. And that's kind of like what happened when I was sampling his, like smelling his samples. I was like, okay, I can only do like 2 this day, 2 tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't smell them all in one night because they ain't messing around. Like, they are beastly. Pam sent me some fragrances. She sent me I Need by Nishane, which is a gorgeous vanilla scent. Oh, I like this. This one is definitely on my to buy list, okay? This is beautiful. It has like a citrusy opening, but the dry down is this gorgeous vanilla. So I guess 2022 is just gonna be a year of me kind of like sampling things and seeing like like the must-haves, like what I really want in my collection. Okay, she sent me some Kriegler. Okay, the girls that get it. Okay, Kriegler is up there. She sent me some City Rhythm. I think this is Miami. She sent me, I don't know what this one is either. Ooh, but it's pretty. Okay, she sent me New York 5th Avenue. I think this one is from Fragrance Du Bois. Ooh, that's nice. If I'm not mistaken, I think New York 5th Avenue is Fragrance Du Bois. And then she sent me a bunch of Kriegler. Kriegler 12, Kriegler, this is 18, Kriegler 18, Kriegler 209, Kriegler 215, and Kriegler 2202. She put me on to something new, okay? And I don't know if my pocketbook is ready for Kriegler, honey. Like, we got to make a few more videos, work a little bit more overtime at the job, you know what I'm saying, before I can just bust out and buy a bottle of Kriegler, because it's expensive. I also bought a discovery set from Sephora. This is the Chris Collins discovery set. Again, it is available at Sephora online. I've not seen any of his fragrances in the actual Sephora store. I've only seen them online, okay? And I have here, what do I have here? I have Lost in Paradise, which is the one I think I like the most out of all of them. I have A Long Kiss Goodnight. I have Harlem Nights. And I have Danse Sauvage. And I have Citrus Grandis. I think this is the one that I fell in love with, was either, I think it was The Long Kiss Goodnight that I fell in love with. But we will circle back to those as well. If you're not familiar with Chris Collins, he is a black perfumer as well. And you can actually find his fragrances, I want to say, in Saks or Neiman Marcus. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's in one of the major department stores. And now it is in Sephora, at least online for me. I've not seen them in my local Sephora, but they're at Sephora. So I also bought a little decant of the C, Armani C. This is the Intense, I believe. Does it say Intense on here? It had a version that was intense, like back in the day. It came in a black bottle. This one does not. It comes in a clear bottle, but the juice is a little bit darker, as you can see. And I really wanted to smell it because I feel like over the holidays, the girls was really going off about Armani C Intense, which I had seen it on the Sephora website for months prior to that. And I was just like, you know, at some point I was going to get it. I still have a full-size bottle of the regular Armani C. I have all the flankers. Okay, I have Flore, which is now discontinued. I have the one in the red bottle that I cannot remember the name of. And, of course, I have the OG. And now I have a little purse spray of the Armani C Intense. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they did change the formulation of the OG, the Armani C. And unfortunately, I think the bottle that I have is part of the new batch. And I have a purse spray of the original formula. I think I have like that much in it that I'm really like trying to hold on to. But to my surprise, this one actually reminds me a lot of the Giorgio Armani, the OG, okay? Now, let me just be clear. It smells just like Armani C. Like, if you don't have it or you've been thinking about getting it, it smells just like Armani C, the OG, but a little heavier, okay? A little bit louder, a little stronger, you know, a little deeper. And it, again, it reminds me of the old formulation. So I don't know if I'm going to invest in a full-size bottle of this at this point. The way they moving though, I very might well should. Never in a million years that I think that they would discontinue C Fiore. That was like all the girls loved her. And I got a full-size bottle that I'm going to use very sparingly. But you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loved that fragrance, and I just don't understand, like, why they would discontinue that. Look at y'all numbers. Your numbers don't lie, okay? Everybody has that one. It's beautiful. But anyway, I digress. I probably would just enjoy this purse spray and enjoy my OG. I'm not the OG, but the one that I have. So yeah, Armani C Intense, okay? Francesca Bianchi. So in the Discovery, hopefully I don't let this fall. Okay, in the Discovery, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fragrances in the Discovery set, okay? And it comes with the cute little card. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has my name on it. You probably cannot see that. Angel's Dust. You get Sex and the Sea, the original. You get Under My Skin. You get Sex and the Sea. You get Sex and the Sea Neroli. You get Lost in Heaven. And then you get Tiger. Now, out of all of them, in my opinion, all of them were great. Like, all of them, I loved all of them. Two that were a little bit challenging for me were Lost in Heaven and Under My Skin. At initial spray, they gave me a very vintage feel. But I think once they dried down all the way, it was better. But, you know, I feel like you shouldn't buy a fragrance where you have to push through the dry down. I feel like you should love the fragrance from beginning to end. First spray all the way through to the dry down, because it's just painful to have to wait for that dry down. And then you get like turned off, and then you don't really want to spray the perfume anymore. I don't know. That's just my thinking, okay? I think you should like it from beginning to end is all I'm saying. Which I enjoyed the most was Tiger. Gorgeous, sweet, sensual, oh my god, beautiful scent, beautiful. Angel's Dust smells like angel wings. I ain't even smelled angel wings, but if they smell anything like this, glorious, okay? Beautiful, must have in my collection. Sex and the Sea reminds me of vacation vibes, beachy vibes, something I would wear on vacation, okay? Now, the difference between the Sex and the Sea Neroli and the original is that Neroli. Like, Neroli comes off very soapy to me, very fresh. So you kind of gotta like Neroli to enjoy the Sex and the Sea Neroli. I did decide to buy a full-size bottle of Tiger, which I have here. This is a beautiful bottle. It's very kind of minimalistic. Like, you can't see the writing because it's in black and white, unfortunately. But here is what the bottle looks like. It's really, really gorgeous. Okay. Very gorgeous. This scent, you guys. It stops me dead in my tracks every time I smell it. Killing them. You hear me? Baby, I might wear this tonight because I'm supposed to be going to dinner with my friends tonight to celebrate my friend's birthday. Baby, I'm going to wear my Tiger and kill them. Oh, it's just so sexy and beautiful and soft, but still maintaining like a presence, like a big presence. And it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. The next one I'm going to get is Angel's Dust. I have to get that one because that one is so angelic. It's so beautiful. Must have, okay? Must have. 2 bottles that I bought. And then we're done, okay? And then we're done for now, for February anyway. I can't say what March is gonna look like. You guys have probably heard by now that Atelier has pulled away from the US. Atelier is giving the US, I believe, in Canada, the deuces, okay? So you guys know how I used to be able to walk in Sephora and see that beautiful, colorful display of Atelier fragrances. That's gone bye-bye. I think, as a matter of fact, I walked into Sephora the other day and it's no longer there. So when I heard that, I was like, oh Lord, I need to get up on it, because I went to the Atelier website and for some reason I don't know. It's not very easy to navigate, in my opinion. And so I said, you know what? Let me just get what I can get while I can still get it in the U.S. and not have to even pay that overseas shipping. You know, because if you bought any fragrances overseas, like this, I think she's in Italy. Okay, yeah, made in Italy. Baby, they get you. So that's why I try to buy enough where I can get the free shipping, because without the free shipping you're looking at probably like $20 in shipping if you're buying overseas. And I don't want to do it. So probably like about 3 or 4 years ago, I purchased a discovery set of Atelier fragrances from Sephora. This was probably 3 or 4 years back. And I fell in love with that discovery set. And I want to say I bought 2 of them. Like at the time, my money was funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't afford their fragrances, because if you know Atelier, you know they're expensive. The one fragrance that really stayed on my mind from that discovery set was Santel Carmen. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So of course, you know, when I heard that they were leaving or pulling away from the US, I decided to go on the hunt for this fragrance, and I found one at Saks Off for I ain't even gonna tell y'all. I found it at Saks Off. You can go and see how much it costs. But this is I want to say a 3.4 fluid ounce, 3.3. So this is 100 mLs, but this is my favorite fragrance from Atelier. My favorite one. This one is gorgeous. I do like Musk Imperial. I do want to get that one at some point if I can still get it here in the US. Otherwise, I don't know. But anyway, I had to get Santel Carmen because, oh my God, it's gorgeous. And every time I wore this fragrance, I got so many compliments. Okay, I want to say there's saffron in here. I want to say there is oak moss. Okay, so before there was baccarat. Okay, because we all fell in love with baccarat, with the saffron, the oak moss, the cedar and stuff like that. It was Santel Carmen. Okay, it was this girl right here. Okay, that was driving the people crazy. So glad I was able to get my hands on it, because I was in a little frenzy. And then I never noticed, like when I had mentioned it on Instagram, people were like, yeah, that's why all the Atelier perfumes and stuff went on sale at Sephora. And I'm looking over here like, dang, I miss that. So yeah, I was kicking myself a little bit, because I do like some Atelier fragrances. Okay, maybe a handful of them. I'm not a big fan of all of them, but the ones I do like, I like Vanilla Intense. I like that one. Musk Imperial, and then this one, and I think there's another one called Cedar something. I can't remember the name of it, but I do enjoy that one as well. I fell in love with this fragrance probably in 2000 and I don't know, 7, 8. When did this fragrance come out? 2011 or 12, somewhere up in there. A co-worker wore it to work one day, and it was a yes instantly for me. And so I went out and purchased it, and it is the Chanel Chance Autondre. Beautiful, beautiful scent. You guys know what the bottle looks like. And this is the Eau de Toilette. I was going to get the Eau de Parfum version, but I didn't want to take a chance on it, because sometimes the Eau de Toilette can actually smell better than the Eau de Parfum. That's the experience I've had with Chanel. I don't know. Y'all comment down below and let me know. But I didn't want to take a chance, so I didn't get the Eau de Parfum. And I only got this in a cute 1 ounce. I believe this is 1 ounce or 1.2. I didn't need anything bigger than that, because y'all see what I'm working with back here. And I'm not running through my fragrances like that. So I'm if at all possible, I'm going to try to stick to like a 1 ounce or a 1.7 or something like that, small bottle, okay? I cannot wait to wear this in the spring. This is a beautiful, bright, rosy, musky type of scent. And y'all know I don't like rose like that, but this one is hitting. Okay, this is a lifer for me. This is a lifer. This is something that I always want to have in my collection. I feel like it's timeless. I feel like it just never gets old to me. Like I always would just enjoy it. You know, it's just one of those scents. I can't say that a lot about a lot of Chanel. Chanel is just another house that is kind of hit or miss for me. You know what I'm saying? If I like it, I like it. More than likely, it'll be in my collection forever. Chanel is just not necessarily a fragrance house that I feel like I just have to have all the Chanels, because I don't like all the Chanels. But I love this one though, and I cannot wait to spray this down. And the men, they love Otendre. Love it. I get compliments galore when I wear this fragrance. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Pretty much sums up how my February went. Like, see, now y'all see why I've been busy. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy spending money. No, just playing. No, but I've been busy, like, and plus I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I've been in a little wee bit of a rut, okay? Because y'all know I've been going hard. I'm running like 3 socials: Instagram, TikTok. Y'all not following me on TikTok, y'all need to follow me on TikTok. I am running YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, answering emails. I got a full-time job on top of all that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to have a social life. You know what I'm saying? Like, your girl is single, and I cannot wait until this damn cold goes away. Like, I'm ready for the cold to be gone. I'm tired of the cold season. I'm tired of it. Okay, I'm ready to get back in the gym. I'm gonna be doing that, you know, get my workout on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fine in these streets. Yeah, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. So yeah, but YouTube is my first love. You guys showed me so much love from the day when I dropped my first perfume video, and so I just want to keep up with you guys and keep bringing you content because I love y'all, man. I love y'all. If you are into fragrances, like you love to smell good, okay? Maybe you're building a collection. Maybe you just want to know more about fragrances. You want to educate yourself, whatever the case may be. Maybe you just vibing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just love my content. You love my videos. Hit that subscribe button. If you literally have watched like 3 of my videos, you should subscribe to my channel. Real talk. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, okay? Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you to all my OGs. Thank you to all my new subbies. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.